Hey, hey, y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. I'm just pulling you up. There you are. Hello, hello. I gotcha. So I have an order to work on. So I was like, let me just do it live. So it is a Patriotic all ribbon wreath with this sign. So that's going to go in the middle. And then we're going to use just a plain red, a red and white with the blue. Hello. And then the red and white stars. So those are going to be the ribbons we use for this wreath. I just put these on there not long ago. I was checking to see, make sure I wasn't getting that glue everywhere. Hello, hello. So let me bring you down. I am doing this on the large flower board. As you can see, I've already got my zip ties in every set of holes. The blue star is going up here in the corner. So I just went straight down to the middle, straight over. So this is going to be with the blue. And then we're going to do the red and white star on row 2, the plain red on 3, red and white star on 4, and plain red on 5. That's what I'm thinking. And then all of this section will be the red, white, and blue. Okay, so I have cut all of my ribbons at 14 inches. You can do them at 12 if you want. Y'all know I like ribbon, so hey, I went for longer, right? And it just makes for a little bit bigger wreath versus the 10 or 12 inch ribbon tails. All right. Yay, Candy. Hey, hey. So these are cut at 14 inches. If I counted right, we're going to need 17 with the blue. 12 with the blue, 17 with the star, and 7 with the red. If I counted right, we all know, say it with me, we'll figure it out at the end if it's right. Because I don't know how to count. So, 14 inches. Now, instead of dovetailing like we normally do, I did the point going to the outside. So the easiest way to do that is literally to take it. I fold it with the good side end, just like that. Fold that tip in half. And then I just kind of line it up, put my thumb at that 1 inch, and then just go straight up to that tip. Make sure your fingers are out of the way when you do that. Okay, easiest way to do it. Your lunch hour meeting, yay! Okay, so we'll start with the red, since those are the ones I left for y'all to show you how to do it. It's very easy. So we're just going to fold it in half, find our middle. Hello, hello. Just like that. And then we're just going to scrunch 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I'm going to flip them up. I bring the left over right just a little bit. Line them up. And then we're just going to put them on the board. It's that easy. I do find that ribbon wreaths are a little bit harder on my hands because you're messing with just that small little piece, right? Okay, and then we can just play with them, get them to do what we want them to do. Let's go ahead and finish this row. Hello, hello. What are y'all doing today? Y'all, my body hurts. So it was my week to take Monk to karate last night. And the parents or grandparents, in my case, whoever takes them, could go on the mat with them and spar and, you know, do whatever drills or whatever they're doing that day. Oh my goodness. So the first one, and I knew I should have walked out. The first one, I had to get down on my hands and knees, and then Monk had to get on my back and wrap his legs around my waist and his arms around my neck, and I had to try to get him off of me. I did it. I did it actually really well. But just doing those little things, I was like, I am too old for this. And then that boy's got a punch now. So they did some punching drills, and so I had the mitts, and he was punching, y'all. I was like, take it easy. He just started laughing at me. And then at the end, we played dodgeball. So it was adults versus kids. And then it was adults and kids versus the instructors. Oh, no, I'm not. And one of the instructors, and of course, as soon as my daughter started videoing, one of the instructors accidentally hit Monk in the face with a ball, and she got it on video. I was like, oh my God, poor monkey. Yeah, my get up and go this morning was not get up and going quickly. That's for sure. Oh yeah, I got up and took my Motrin. But I was like, Taylor caught that on video, and I saw it this morning. I was like, oh, we're going to keep that one for a while. It didn't hurt him. I think it just stunned him more than anything. Because he definitely wasn't expecting it. Yeah, he got up and went. Hey, hey. All right, we've got one more. So these are awesome ways to use up some ribbon, y'all. All right, so this is where we're going to throw in our blue. Selena, really? Bye, Patricia. So we're going to throw in our blue up here in this corner. Yeah, I had to do it. It was really meant for after Father's Day. The fathers were supposed to get up, but his dad had to work, and I was the one taking him yesterday, or this week. And I was like, oh, lucky me. This is the large board. So if you're writing down how many per row, I will go over it as we get the row done, okay? Hello, hello. The ribbon tails are 14 inches. I'm going to go right under to keep our pattern. And we will count as I zip tie. So for the blue, get your pen and paper. Ready? So blue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on row 2. The red and white on row 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right, so we are back to the red. So 14-inch tails. Fold it in half. Find your middle. Now you can do yours at 12 if you want. Bobby, this one's so easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip it up, bring left over right just a little bit. Here comes the trash man, all noisy. Okay. Stick it right in. Now these 2 ribbons actually came from Unique in the Creek, as did the sign that we're putting that the customer wants in the middle. So that sign came from Unique in the Creek as well. Oh shoot, you're right, thank you. Plain red goes right here, y'all. I'm glad I didn't get too far. Plain red. I don't mind making the ribbon wreaths. They're just a little more tedious on my hands because you're working just with so many small ends. We are counting row by row, so you'll have to stay tuned for the count. You just missed row 2. So doing all red here. Hey, hey. And we could have done this one all stars, but there's going to be a lot of red. So I definitely wanted to break that up. Yep, I only use wired ribbon and they are 14 inches. There goes the ring. It didn't go off when they came by the first time. All right, last red. So let's go with our blue. You're welcome. Virginia, right? thanks for the stars. I appreciate it. All right, last blue. All right, so on row 3. Oh, get it in the right spot. 1, 2, 3 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red. And now we're going to row 4. So I'm going to show you the petal one more time. 14 inches. Find your middle. Scrunch. Y'all know I'm a counter. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip it. Bring left over right just a little bit. And scrunch it. And in goes our stars. Robin, you're hired. Thanks for floating my boat. This one's really simple, really quick. Anybody can do it. If you want to do shared holes in that, if you want to put more than more ribbon or more mesh, it just gives you an option for adding more. You need a summer job. Right? Simple, but makes a statement for sure. Now look, I know we all got tons of ribbon laying around, right? I can make quite a bit of money just making ribbon wreaths. No, I don't use a whole 10 yards. This is what's actually left on the ribbon. And this one I already had used some of it off. So you don't use that much. And I sell these for $65. Now we're going to go to the blue. Yes, these are all 2.5 inch ribbon. Like I could do a huge D-stash just of ribbon kits. Okay. So on row 4, 1, 2 blue. I don't like the pointed only because it's harder to get it accurate unless you measure. I mean, you can't have one point off or it really shows up. So I don't like to do them that way, but the customer wanted it that way. So what the customer wants, the customer gets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I can't help you because I probably helped you get there. Peacock kicks are shipping every day, y'all. Every day I'm shipping more out. All right, gonna go to the blue. Now I'm thinking we're just gonna have to do 4, but we will see once we get it, okay? Because we all know what happens when I assume. All right. Let's get our red in here. One more hello from the UK. It's about dinner time there, isn't it? I want to poof these up the way they're going to sit because I need to, well, there she is. This is Donna's wreath. Because I need to see where the sign is going to hit. So I did kind of lay it out and I marked so it would hit right where it needed to hit on the board. So I definitely need another set of the blue and another set of the red. Yep, this is all 2.5 inch ribbon. Cut it 14 inches. So measure, buddy. What do you mean opposite way? It doesn't matter. It's all going to sit where it sits. So I still need to fill in those gaps. So 14 inches. I don't know why I did that. I only need one set, I think. So let's just cut it at 14. And a red. So I fold it to the inside and I just line it up 1 inch. I stick my thumb. So that's where I start my scissors and I go straight to that point. That way they're pretty much all the same. Just make sure you get your fingers out of the way, y'all. Okay, we don't need any missing fingers. It's hard to wreath that way. And it's better. See, I hesitated and it slipped. So if you can, just do it in one snip. There we go. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I was confused. This is the large board. Did I cut them the wrong way? Okay, no, I'm right. Now you got me guessing myself. All right, so this line right here is our blue, so it's going to be in the upper left. I may do one more, but we'll see. Penny, these are unique in the Creek boards. I will share my link after the live. If you use my link, it will save you 5% if you use 5 off boards. Hold on, I'm thinking, y'all. How am I thinking? Where's the hanger? It's not on there yet. It'll be at the top. All right. That works. So what I'm going to do here is let's just do 3 more, y'all, and let's just fill it in. Oh, that bunting, yes. Yo, I think those are one of my absolute favorite wreaths to do. And the look of it was awesome. Yeah, you can save 5% off your boards if you use my link. Just use 5 off boards, all one word. But you have to use my link, otherwise it won't work. Late to the party. See if you can just make that one cut. Then that tip should be good. Perfect. The peacock kit has not come back out yet. It will come back out once I get caught up. But I had to rest my fingers, y'all. I made 100 centas that weekend, last weekend. So my hands were like, can you take a break, please? Please? You like my pink chair? I love that chair. I only sit down in here when we're in the VIP group for chit chat and wreath critique, so I got tired of bringing a chair from the kitchen in and out, so I was like, I'm just gonna buy one and keep it in here. Yeah, my wrist was actually starting to tingle. I was like, okay. Now what I probably could have done here is just used one petal instead of the double, but all right, so on the very inside row, I have 1, 2, 3 blue. And then the red is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red. Okay. Get them all. Okay. So let's grab a couple pipe cleaners. A bunting wreath is, it's like the red, white, and blue flags almost that people hang from their windows, fences, those kinds of things. It's usually like a, what do I want to call it? Usually they're like all, oh, I just stuck my finger in that glue, all like roped together. All right, let's see if I did this right, y'all. I'm not doing it tight. And I lined them up perfectly. Like a bundt cake. Oh, funny. This is a Unique in the Creek board. I will turn it over, and actually I'll just do it now. So it is a copyrighted board that you can create all types of wreaths on. So what I'll do once I make sure that this is where I want it, I will clip these off and poke them back into the hole. That way there's nothing to scratch your customer's door. Right here at the top where I started my blue are the 2 holes right next to each other. That's considered your hanging hole. So I'm just going to take a zip tie right through there, zip it up, clip, oh, I don't know where that went. And then you can, if you want to leave your ribbons flat, you can definitely do that, but you know, I like to give them a little life. So just kind of fluff them up. Oh, almost knocked over my water. You can move your ribbons around wherever you need them. And there you go. Now this would also look amazing with, let me grab one real quick, the blue rhinestone center. Oh, I don't have any, I don't think. I think I've sold them all. Yeah, I've sold all the ones I made up. But if you haven't seen that blue rhinestone center on my website, it would look awesome on this wreath. So there you go. A simple all ribbon wreath. Very easy to do. All right, so Unique in the Creek for the board, the red and white stars, the red, white, and blue stars, and the sign all came from Unique in the Creek. And I'll put my link in there if you need some boards. And then use 5 off boards, all one word, and you'll save 5% off your boards. All right. That's all I got for y'all. Have an awesome day. I'm going to get back to work. What is today? Today's Wednesday. So I may or may not see you tomorrow. Hey, hey. Thanks, y'all. All right. Have an awesome day. Bye, y'all.